Well, everyone, welcome to AI Movies Review, and I'm here to review The Peasants. And this new Polish film is from directors DK and Hugh Welshman and focuses on Jagna, who's a young woman played by Kamila Orzdowska, and this small village in Poland where we see the struggles of a young woman who's trying to set up her own path but is so entrenched in the small-town life of just the vitriol of gossip and small-town politics. The patriarchal experience of this town where she is just put at the center of the lust of men in this town, whether it's her new husband or her younger lover, and how they use her as a pawn in these feuds throughout this small village. And the way that this film is able to capture that small-town politics and that uncomfortable experience is very poignant. This film, though, it's interesting because these are the directors who made Finding Vincent. I struggle to see where this film really needed to be an animation, but it is beautiful. It comes to life in a very interesting and poignant way. I definitely think, especially the use of lighting is probably the most interesting element that stands out from the animation of the film because it is like photorealistic paintings of people as they're engaging with each other. I do think that they do a great job of capturing the costuming, like the dress and the design of everything. I think one of the most important pieces to this film is the music. Lukas Rakowski, who's the composer, really captures a certain place with this beautiful music that really penetrates you in any scene that it makes an appearance, and really capturing some of this very local kind of music in these small-town cultural ceremonies that go on in the film. And I feel like the way that this film captures the small-town village life is the most impressive thing about it. It's a beautiful film, it's an engaging film, it does hit on a lot of familiar beats in terms of how it tackles themes like sexism and classism and those types of things. And it's a very straightforward kind of story, but it is anchored by some really strong performances from across the board from this cast who are brought to life in this beautiful, painted, animated way. I think this film could have had more depth to it, could have dug a little bit deeper, but in the end I think it is a beautiful and poignant and moving film that really is captured by the performers and honestly the unrelenting way that it captures the sexism, the using of this young woman in this small town by the men surrounding her, and it just all comes together in a very emotional and poignant way. But narratively it might not be as satisfying, but the performances, the visuals, the music all come together and make this at least a must-watch kind of film. To all these experience ones that might not always sit with you, you might not remember the story, but you're going to remember a lot of the feelings that you had watching this film and experiencing this film on screen. But those are my thoughts on The Peasants. Let me know what you think and don't forget to subscribe my channel.